It's Garth Weber again, and this time I have a B.B. King story. If you have not seen my video about Albert King stories, I suggest that you watch that first and then watch this video because they're related. So in 1986, I was playing with Miles Davis, and we were playing in Yugoslavia, behind the Iron Curtain, before the wall fell. And who was to open up for us but B.B. King? It was one of the first guitar players that electrified me, that I saw on TV. I remember walking across the living room floor. I was probably 15 years old or something, and I remember hearing a guitar player on the TV and just stopping in my tracks and turning around, and it was B.B. And I can even remember the lick that he played. I remember exactly the notes he played, and it was exciting for me. There was something about it that just really got to me. So B.B. King was a big deal to me. And so I found out that he was going to be opening for us at this show. So I wanted to meet him. So I went backstage and I knocked on his dressing room door, and the door opened about 2 inches, and his assistant said, "May I help you?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm Garth Weber. I'm the Miles Davis guitar player. Could I please meet B.B. King?" And the door closed, and then I heard, Miles Davis. And then I heard, "Well, show him in," and like B.B. King's stentorian voice. And the door opened wide, and I walked into the dressing room, and B.B. King, looking fine as hell in his suit, stands up from his dressing room table, sticks out his hand and says, "Hello, young man, I'm B.B. King." And I said something like, I know, or I don't remember what I said, but you know, I was awestruck. And so I sat down with him at his table in his dressing room, and we talked for 10 or 15 minutes. And I mean, 5 minutes into it, I'm thinking, okay, I should let him get back to what he's doing, but I couldn't help myself. And he was the most gracious musician, most gracious human being. He would have sat there with me for an hour I think. That's the feeling I got. And so I don't remember what we talked about. I just remember I got a picture of me, or rather I got a picture of him. I didn't think to get a selfie. I don't think those had been invented yet. But so I got a picture of him sitting at his table, and he was just such a delightful human being. I was really a classy, incredibly talented man.